Hi. Is this a short one today? Because I had a shower thought. You know what shower thought? You're thinking a shower and you're having thoughts. Well, I had a shower thought today, a big one. So, I've been to the movies a lot lately. I watched Project Hail Mary and The Amazing Digital Circus, The Last Act. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experiences. Very good, very good. I've also been watching a lot of deep dive commentary videos on Obsession. I refuse to watch that one because it's really scary. I don't do horror, but I like it. And I'm just thinking of it all, of like the He-Man movie, the Mandalorian Grogu, all these movies that are coming out. One in live action. What's that about? And I like have a like I noticed like my problem with like movies lately. It's like, for example, like the Mandalorian Grogu, The Devil Wears Prada 2, all these other movies. It's like I'm being sold a product, the movie. I'm not watching a movie. I'm not watching a story. I am watching product, the movie. And it's like blatantly clear now that that's happening. And I'm just like over it. I don't know. It just feels like a lot of movies are product the movie, and so very few are actual poignant stories that are about something. I don't know. It's got me a little bit upset. I've also been watching like a lot of old movies because I do like an old movie. Ooh, I do like an old movie. And like, even when they're bad, they're still better than the new ones. Not because, oh, old people always did like things better. No, sometimes the themes are rancid. The dialogue, what they're saying is rancid, but the way that they work through it is good. Even if the things that are being said are like, when you really think about it, ooh, that's not ooh, or aged poorly, or just just okay. The way it was written is interesting. I feel like a lot of movies these days are like, they're poorly written in a way. Like, I know people say like, oh, well, it's because everybody's watching with their phone and we got to make things digestible and short. And yeah, that's true. But also, like, I like was watching old shows on Netflix. Like, and when I say old, I mean like not that old. Like, oh, Gossip Girl and Sex and the City and like Heartlands. I was also watching Heartlands, and there's something in the dialogue that's like, it was already happening, like that little inkling. Like, for example, like in Gossip Girl, and also in like the few episodes of Gilmore Girls I've ever braved, it's very quippy. It's very like, the dialogue is not conversation, talking something deep, a little joke here. It's like quick, 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 quip, quick, quick, quip, 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 quick, quick, quip, quip, quick, 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 quip, 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 quick, quip. Like, and I feel like even now it's even more quippy. Like, they're not saying words; they're just quip, 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 quip. Actually, quip, 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 quip. Well, quip, 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 with a little dash of overly explained, very specific, hyper relatable joke that's like very drawn out and actually funny, her to her. And I don't know, it's very stunted. It doesn't flow. You know, there's not like this, like I said in old movies. Flower drum song, rancid, rancid, rancid. Like, I'm sure the cast worked very well with what they had and what they were given. Just rancid themes and overall. Like, it's amazing that they actually managed to get an Asian cast. It still was a horribly racist movie. I digress. But the dialogue flowed well. It was interesting. The way it was written. You know, it flowed well. It had a good flow. It wasn't just things bouncing off each other like like, it felt like I was watching Atari or like a tennis match, like, versus people playing like ball with each other. Like, oh, I throw it at you, You catch it, you throw it back, there's like a movement, there's connection. Versus we're throwing words at each other, not to each other. And I think that's also noticed. I don't know. Media analysis. But yeah, it's something that's been bothering me. And I guess it's because, executives don't want to pay the money that to pay writers, and they're forcing like, oh, we want 12 episodes, seasons done in less than a year. It's getting a little tiresome. The way that I'm just a little bit tired of it all, and I'm paying a lot of money for these services. Like, movie tickets are expensive. Streaming sites are expensive. Even buying old movies can be expensive. Or new ones too, specifically new ones. And it's like, especially in this economic times, if I'm gonna like use money, would I not use it as something that's actually good quality and good? I'm just getting a little worried. And also with the subject of like being sold a product, a movie, I'm sick and tired. Sick and tired of ads everywhere. On YouTube, on Google, on Instagram, on Facebook. Even the last bastion that was Tumblr has ads apparently. Like, you have to install ad blockers up the wazoo, but then they make new programs that block ad blockers. It's ridiculous. So then when I think, okay, I want to stop thinking about all these things, all these noises, these ads all over your face constantly. Ads. Buy. Like, I go see a movie, and then when I go to the movie theater, it already has ads. So it's like, okay, well, whatever. But then all I see is like product the movie. You see this movie, it was made to sell things. And I get it, this happened in the 80s. I'm not naive. Hello, I know that a lot of TV shows and movies for kids specifically were meant to sell a product. Like Transformers, Jim and the Holograms. All these things were like, these were meant to sell toys to kids. But there was substance, there was care. Like, oh, we're pandering to kids so they can buy these products, but there was nuance. There was a little care. Like, you look at the dialogue and you look at stuff and it's interesting. Like, I love Jurassic Park. I love it. I read the books. Great book. Good book. Read it. And I saw the last Jurassic Park movie. It was so bad. Inconsistent, poorly written. Everything was so bad. The same humor that I do not like, that I see. Poorly written characters, bland. I hope those actors got paid good, because, oof, did that feel like an email movie? Like, this could have been an email. A movie that you look at like, and you're like, this could have been an email. This didn't, like, not even a made-for-TV movie. It was giving Tubi original. It was that bad. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, this is to sell a product. This is a product movie. To sell the toys, to sell this whole thing. And I think that was the problem. That's like the problem. And it kind of broke my heart, because everything is just like products now. Like, all the movies, like the Godzilla versus King Kong movies. Like the Jurassic Park. Jesus Christ, they massacred my girl. I love Jurassic Park. Rest in peace, girl. Like, what else is coming? What else is just gonna be product the movie? Like, everything that's like part 2 of this critically acclaimed thing that was like old now, like 25 plus years old. Like, oh, we're gonna make Pride and Prejudice 2. Like, oh, The Devil Wears Prada 2. Oh, he's just not that into you 2. Oh, all these 2, and we got the actors, and they're like little jokes, and they're like, quip. And I'm just getting a little worried. Like, thank God for Obsession Thank God for backrooms. Thank God for the amazing digital circus. Thank God for the practical effects and minor CGI use of Project Hail Mary. Thank God for all these, like, we love boosters. Thank God for all these innovative things that people are trying. Like, thank God for Sinners. All these things that are trying to tell you a story and you don't feel pandered to. Like, it's just, even awards have become like product, the award show. Like, the Oscars is product, the award show, the Met Gala is product, the fashion show. It does not feel genuine. It feels like I'm being sold something I don't want to buy. There's nothing more worse than an unskippable ad. And when everything becomes an unskippable ad, what am I going to do? Even books are becoming like product stuff. And I get it. Like those cliche paperback romances were always like, we get it. Like paperback romances or cheesy stuff or like thought pieces and horror and all that stuff. They were like mass paperback, easy to sell at your grocery store. But even then, those have a little bit of substance. You know, there was care. Even in the writing was a little shoddy. At least the cover was carefully crafted. At least it had cohesion. Everything just feels like product. And it's just getting a little bored with it all. I'm just like, bah. You know, and people just like, oh, well, why don't you do something about it? Why don't you do this and that? But I think the bigger picture is like, okay, but why are we getting comfortable with everything being overtaken and becoming products and everything becoming product? The media. Everything is just becoming product, the media. Even fan fiction that was supposed to be like something personal, and fandom spaces that was like a little personal space. Like those Star Trek girlies really did it for us. Rest in peace, queens, if you're passed away, and the ones that are alive, thank you for your services. I'm sorry for what we have done. Where it's like, you know, everything is like product. The place where you observe media, like, oh, I can make my fan fiction into a bestseller book. Don't do that. It was good when it was free on AO3 or Wattpad, but when you actually start selling it, no, you might end up getting disliked by Harry Styles if you know, you know. But yeah, it's like everything's so commercialized in product, and it's like I'm getting a little worried about how everything's gonna end up. I mean, we already got AI, and that's just like product, art, make art, product art, product media. Isn't it? Look how easy it is to make things product now. Yeah, it's just a big ramble. I guess this is the ramble. This is what I do. I ramble. But I don't know, it's getting a little difficult to enjoy things, but maybe I have to find enjoyment in things more carefully. That's just me thing, but I think we should all benefit from having things that are carefully made. Because like if all we're sold is like products, and it's not even like, because there's good products too, you know, technically, but like, can we make products that are meaningful? Like, as corny as Gem is, it had meaning, it had substance. Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all these things that were product, the media had substance, had care. And now it's all just bleh. Like, I think we're allowed to have nice, well-crafted things. And like not just be like, well, this is what it is. We should be allowed, if we are consumers, to have choices of good quality stuff. It's egregious that we are paying, especially in these economic times, that we are paying what we're paying for lower quality stuff because, oh, that's all there is to it. Like, no. The customer is always right in matters of taste. And that was the idea. Like, if the customer wants this and that, the thing is, like, no customer asked for like poorly made stuff. That's, some people like junk food entertainment, that's good. But the fact that we don't seem to have a lot of choices now, that choice is being reduced, censored, shut down by big institutions that want us to rely on poor quality stuff. That's concerning. This one differently than I thought, but it is a shower thought, and it's late at night and I'm tired. But it is something to think about. We are allowed to have nice things. We don't have to settle for less just because we can't find like nice things. We have power to change the way things are done. We don't have to suck it up to big corpo or the big executives that do not want to spend money on big important things because they don't care. Like, oh well, I don't care about this thing, so I don't care. Oh, like the Academy Award judges who are like, well, I don't care about this, so I don't really gonna partake in it. Or people who are like, well, I don't care about this, so why should I invest in this? It's like you're trying to sell us things, but you don't care about us, but you want our money. That's stupid. Give me a good service. Give me good items. Like if you go to a restaurant and they give you poor service, poor food, poor experience, you're going to feel angry that they're asking for $150. So why shouldn't that be the case with things that we consume like media? Just food for thought. And that is my ramble. If it resonates with you, if you feel some kind of way, share it with the world. Start getting angry because like you don't have to give your money to these people. You are deliberately making the choice that you're gonna give money to these people on the caveat that they're gonna give you good product. And if they don't, guess what? You don't have to give them your money or your time or your effort. You don't have to engage in that. You can reject these things and move on to better things. Find better things worth your money, time, and effort. And that's all. Have a good day.